around Japan. It's on the F1 2018 game, can't forget that. I'm going to be on my own today for the first time in about a season-ish, because Nexus Katz, who is now a reserve driver, who normally commentate with me, is now in the Haas for this race. He's now a reserve driver. We're going to go on board with him, as he's the new fella. Let's see how he does. He said before first he's not great at one that pace, so let's see if that is the case. As Dave already retired from the session, he's one of the only people to win a race other than Recon so far, because Recon's taken the win in I don't know how many races, all of them but 4 I think, and also he has won the championship since I last commentated. Actually yeah, he won the championship last week I think, confirmed with 5-6 laps races to go. My words do not work, so I'm going to be on my own for this one for the first time in a while. Let's see how this goes. I've still got volume on my computer. Oh, whoopsie daisy. So currently we've got TG Recon in first, Pursuit in second, King Koza 66. I've actually seen him race before. Interesting. And then we've got Nexus Katz in 4th place, so him doing well so far for the people here. TG Bishi at the back. I don't know if he's made a mistake. Normally he's quite quick. But Recon in a provisional pole at the moment, not really surprised. Pursuit provisional second. Nexus Katz moving up into 3rd place, so this could be a good debut for him if he gets it right. He's just finished a race on this track as well, which I was in. Ended sadly for me prematurely. He did alright though, as Recon takes pole position. Pursuit is in 2nd, Nexus Katz in 3rd, King Koza 4th, Maze 5th, Gamey 6th, Graham 7th, and Benfica is down in 9th. So well played from Recon, not a surprise for him, but oh, okay, I just realised how far ahead he is. Jeez, it's still 3/10 from Pursuit to Katz, who come 2nd and 3rd, so it's well played from those two. It's a good debut from Katz, and Pursuit doing higher than what he normally does. Normally he's like around 4th-ish, I'd say. So I think this race could get interesting. Recon, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, will probably take the win. No surprises there. He's too quick for this league. I think he's moving up into TTL F1 though after this season, which is all fine and dandy. I need to just get the stream back. Okay, King Koza I've never actually seen race before, and he is in 4th, well in front of Maze, who's in 5th. Game 6th, the championship winner last season. Really hasn't had his good season. He got 2 podiums though in the 2 races last time out, which are the best finishes he's had ever since he took that championship win without actually winning a race last season. So well played to him. Benfica, well, I think he spun or something. The rest got themselves disqualified. Dave M and Bishi, 2 normally quick drivers, disqualifying their lap times to see how they can come back during the race. I'm looking forward to this. Maximus, I believe, has just come off of a Japan race, same with Katz and Pursuit. So that is all good. I hear my dog. Fred, go away! That's my dog. Hello.
Fred.
Thank you. And that was my dog. He's called Fred. He's very nice. Gotta love him. It's taking forever to load into this, so it's kind of annoying. Come on. Come on. Okay, now they pull away for the formation lap. This is going to be spicy. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to go from gamey off the start, I think. Actually, I feel like King Koza might be someone I know, just haven't actually. I feel like King Koza is just a name change person, which I can't remember. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna have a little spin of a fidget spin. I haven't done that in a while. I've got no one to chat to about their opinions and anything for the formation app, so it's pretty sad. Because Andres left me. That's pretty depressing. So, love you too, Andres. He's in the party just listening to me, which is very kind. Everyone's pretty much just in their normal positions, but King Ko's, I still don't know who he is. I just keep repeating myself now. Fun! Okay, let's see what tyres everyone's starting on though. Okay, we've only got 5 soft runners who are Gamey, Benfica, Uzi, Jeffrey and Dave. Basically starting on super soft, the only one outside the top 10 to do so, so I guess he's probably doing the same as everyone else, pretty much. Let's see how that works for him and how the different soft strategies work for everyone else. I think it's going to be an interesting race, hopefully. We're going to see some battles. And, yeah, see how it goes. Pursuit normally gets a good start, so can he get Recon off of the line? We shall see. And someone else leaves our party. Fun times. As the last people line up on the grid, TTG take his position. Got something in my eye. Hang on. That's an eyelash. Love it. Okay. Okay, we're going to go from Graham. So 5 red lights are now on. They're gone, except got away. And we are underway racing around Japan in TTL F2. Let's see how... Pursuit does get a good size, he normally does, going up the inside of Recon, coming into the first corner. Pursuit is now in the lead, except Andreas still sticking it in 3rd place. Sorry, I'm going to call him Andreas because that's just easier for me. That's what I normally call him. Oh, hang on, Recon's only gone round and Pursuit's tapped into him as well. He looks like he's gone in the gravel. I think those two might have had a little incident going through that first little squiggly S section bit. I don't know what happened between those two. It looks like Pursuit might have tried to keep his position and just lost it. TTG Bishy making a great start, going from 13th all the way up into 8th, coming up behind Benfica, except he can't quite make a move just yet. If I could get some good camera angles, I think he might be making a move up to happen, which he does do. Yellow flag is sector 1 and 2. I think the Haas of Graham has gone off or gone slow or something. Nexus Cats is actually in the lead after Recon and Pursuit had their little incident. As Maze is... Wait, hang on, no, there's someone else. So many cars. Uzi makes a move on Dave, I think that was. Dave hasn't got to a great start to what he normally does. Nexus Cats is currently in the lead as he somehow goes onto the grass. Cats is in the lead in his debut race, except here comes Recon. Cats doing some good defending there in the middle of the road, not letting Recon through. I think he's going to try and battle him here, except slipstream for Recon I think could cause Cats to lose this place. Cats cross the line first, except we'll see how it goes into the first corner. Recon pulls out of his slipstream to go up the inside. Can we get a good camera angle, please? Cats still holding on. We're going to go on board with Recon as Cats goes off wide. Probably broke a little bit too late. Recon now back into the lead of this race. King Koza moves up into 3rd though off the start. Gamey's up into 4th. Pursuit has dropped back as Gamey nearly goes around. Gamey lost his rear end. Pursuit back up into 4th now though. Vishy still making great places, words, making good positions off the start here. 13th up into 6th, going for his teammate up the inside. Maybe no space for him just yet. Gamey not letting that happen. His teammate not getting through. Gamey is on the slow tyres though. He's on the soft, so different strategies. Maybe you have to let Bishy through with their team, maybe, so he can try and hunt down Pursuit and then I don't know, maybe go for a podium. We shall see. Pursuit's currently in his own little world at the moment. Second from everyone. Recon's starting to pull away from Cats, so as Cats is within DRS range, just about his 100th. One that gets around to lap 3 will have DRS happening. So happy days, we'll have to see how this goes. Bishy still hasn't made a move on his teammate, except he is very close. I think he probably is quicker, especially on those sides. He's won one race so far this season. One of the only people to take down that mighty TTG Recon. He's absolutely bullied everyone. Here he comes. He looks like he's going to go down the inside, coming into the first corner. Oh, bit of contact between those two. Gamey's off into the gravel. He's off. Maze gets a position though. He accepts. Gamey's going to try and fight back for it. I think there was just a bit of contact between those two. I think that might have just been a racing incident. Uzi gets a 5-second stop go though. Mays moves up as a 6th after Gamey goes off the track after Bishy's... I don't know if you could call it dangerous. It was fair enough though, wheel to wheel. I don't know, we'll have to see after the race. Maybe that'll be an incident under investigation. We shall see. 2 teammates. Interesting, maybe tension will be high between those two. After that, King Coz is closing in a little bit on Nexus Cats, so actually 3/10 of that last little bit. Cats could be on for a podium here. Oh, Thomas Recon definitely is too quick for F2. He's been in here all season. He's won pretty much all of them other than about 4. He's moving up. He's won the championship. He's still good. Cats could be on for a podium in his debut, except we can't rule out people like Bishy or Pursuit who are making good progress, especially Bishy. He's on a mad one today. He's absolutely flying off the start. He's been from P13 all the way up into 5th in just 3 laps, and he's maybe coming for Pursuit very soon. King Coz is going to have DRS on Andreas/Cats, but we're going to... I don't know if he's going to be close enough to make that move. He's not. So we're going to drop back to Dave, who has DRS on Gamey, who also has DRS. So on Dave's team, actually, Maze. I don't know how many people are actually in the parties together for in teammates. I know Cat and Graham aren't the 2 Haas drivers. Maxis and Pursuit aren't, and that's all I know. Which is fun times. Dave looks like he might be backing off a little bit. He's slowing down a little bit to Gamey. So I don't know if that's just Dave going slow or what it is. King Close is slowly gaining in on Cats as he has been for the last couple of laps, locking up though into that hairpin. He's getting very close to him. I don't know what it is that's making him quicker. Maybe Cats is making a few mistakes, but we shall see as they come into the spoon, I believe that is. I don't know. I need to familiarise myself with parts of this track. Yeah, I think that was a spoon. I'm learning. Coming into 130, oh, that's the one thing I know. That's what I know for certain, except this is not a recommended place to try and overtake it. It scares the life out of me trying to overtake through there. Except King Coz could be on for it in the chicane, which he doesn't do. He locks up again though. Can't be good for his tyres. Won't be long until people start pissing though. But Uzi went from softs, I think, to supers. I don't know. Well, that's about Koza with the DRS. He's going to absolutely yeet past Cats. Coming into that first car, except he's gone off. He's gone wide. Oh, very, very wide from him. Bishy isn't close enough to take that position back, though. Absolutely miles off. Koza making mistakes there. He's overshot into the first corner. Lost a bit of time to Cats, except he's still within a second, so he's still got DRS. This game he's closing in on Dave. Not too far away. Dave hasn't had the quickest of races today. It's not normally like him to be slow. But game he's suddenly gaining. They're on the same compound of tyres as well. So, Maze and Pursuit, the first 2 people to pit onto the softs at a normal time, I guess you could call it. So those 2 going for maybe an undercut. See how that plays out for them. Pursuit in the race before this in Japan, and she got a puncture, so I don't think that's likely on the 25% race, so hopefully not. Except for me personally, this track has never ever given me good luck. It's been one of my worst tracks, but I was doing well. I do well on it, but then stuff happens. Vishy starting closing in for a podium position on Koza. He's got. Oh, no mind, they're both going into the pit, so let's have a little look at this. As Koza gets a 5-second stop go, that's going to affect his race as Vishy goes onto the soft tyres, because that's normal. I don't know if he's got Koza. He does have Koza, I think. Might have had a front wing change, or he was just held in that. Bishy coming out in front of him, so I think after the rest of the pit stops, we might be seeing Bishy on the podium. And Pursuit gets him as well. So Bishy's now got to get through Pursuit to try and get that podium, I believe. Hang on, let me... I can't work things out. Maths is not one of my strong points. That's why I'm good at failing my GCSEs. Fun time. Game is still kind of close to Dave. Hasn't made a move just yet though. I think he's just out of reach, except he's close. Close off the DRS just. Unless he wants to have a nice little cheeky T-bone. Unlikely that he will make the move. So happy days. Maxus gets a 3-second time penalty though. Multiple warnings, naughty. I'm interested to see what happens between Gamey and Dave. They're on the same strategy. The highest front runners are the people who started on the softs. Maxus and Graham. I don't know if they've spun or they've just had. Oh wait, no, they pitted very early onto the softs. As Exus Cats gets a 5-second stop go for spinning in the pit lane. That's not well played from him. In his debut, he could have easily have been on for a podium, except that could have, his chances of that could have been hurt after that 5-second stop go, which could affect his race quite severely. As Benfica also gets a 5-second stop go, I think that's 3 people now have got that penalty. So that's the last person to pit onto the other compounder tyres. So everyone's made their pit stops now. Dave is in. Oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot about Dave and Gamey. So the 2 front runners currently are the only 2 people not to pit. Gamey, I think, might just be hanging back off Dave, having DRS or something like that. We shall see. Recon's in the lead of everyone who hasn't pitted. So far. Dave is up 11 positions so far. Gamey up 4. Bishy up at 8, and then Jeffrey up 1. Everyone else is on the drop back though. Happy days. Let's go back to tyre. That's what we like to see. I don't know how long the softs last in a 25% race. Oh no, something drops. That was my fidget spinner. I guess I'm a spastic. I'm just trying to work out where these 2 come out. I think maybe behind Maze when they pit. I don't know how long softs last on a 25% race, but we shall see. I think it'll be next lap. Oh no, this lap. Never mind. I was completely wrong. Okay, we're gonna see how battle the pit crews. They're right next to each other as well. Actually, we're gonna be watching Maze as he gets Gamey. Sorry, as he gets his tyres changed. He beats Dave out of the pits, so he's overtaken him in the pits. Pursuit moves up into second with Bishy in third. Kaz is close after Bishy. His podium could still be on now, except I don't know if Bishy has any time penalties, and I'm not going to go check because I could miss something. Kaz is still on for the podium. If he could just catch up, he's closing in. I want to see how this pans out. I think it could get fun and interesting to the final 5 laps. Yeah, 5 laps-ish of this race. Recon, no surprises there, in the lead. We're going to go on board with Andres as he really closes in on Bishy through the corners, coming into the hairpin. I don't think we'll be seeing a move from Andres. No, we will not. Bishy going out a little bit wide though. Oh, Cass making his move. He tried to go for it, couldn't quite make it, as Dave gets a 3-second time penalty. Cass is going for this position. He wants his podium. Pursuit is comfortably enough in second, so this could be a good result for him. King Koza is only 3.8 seconds away, so we could still see him close in for a fun little battle towards the end. Not much else going on other than these 2. This is the closest gap on the grid. You can see Pursuit there, who's nearly within DRS actually. He's being caught by Bishy, so therefore also being caught by Cass. So we're going to see how he tries to fend off these 2 coming into the final few laps. Not long left to go, so can Pursuit hold on to his second place? Can Bishy hold on to his third? Can Cass get a podium? We shall see. Cass is only a reserve driver though, and he's going to be a permanent driver for next season. Oh, actually no, reserve driver next season, permanent possibly. But he's reserved for the rest of this season from what we know. So let's see how he can perform. He's certainly getting very close to Bishy. He's going to make a move. He's right behind him. Oh, he's made a big contact though with him. Oh, he's very close. He's nearly got round. Oh, losing his rear end. I was scared for him. I was scared for that man. Except Bishy was one barring then. Except not when Andres making the move. Braking late. He's getting close to him. Oh, very close from these two. Benfica getting 3-second time penalty. Can Cats get his time back on Bishi, get back into DRS and keep his hopes alive? He's only just outside of DRS, so about 9 thousandths or whatever. Yeah, he hasn't got DRS just yet. He's miles off the slipstream, so he's going to have to try and claw it back in this next lap to keep it alive. Otherwise, there's a chance Bishi could still pull away from him. Bishi's very, very close to DRS though on Pursuit in front of him. So maybe Bishi will try and make a move for second place. They'll fight a bit. Then Cats can catch up. Maybe we'll see a three-way battle for this podium going on. We shall see. And drop back though to game news, closing in on Maze. Maze is on slower tyres, he's on the softs. 5 laps old. Gamey on the super softs, only 2 laps. Hang on a second. Yellow flag is sector 2. Is that Pursuit? Pursuit's off. Pursuit is off. Co's having to go around his outside. Pursuit, oh no. He was on for it. Clicked off the game. Pursuit was on for possibly a second place then. Except he spun it. And now he's dropped all the way back into 8th as Dave tries to go into 130R. Pursuit backing off of that. Disappointing of Pursuit. Cats does move up onto the podium though in his debut race. Well played from him. Close, I still don't know who he is, and it's hurting me. Pursuit also going wide though. Disappointing for him. Gamey still getting very close to Maze. Only 2 laps to go. We shall see how this goes. I'm going to go on board as Gamey really, he's only 2 tenths off of Maze. He's well within overtaking range if he can just find the right time and space to do it. I think he can get it here. Coase is closing in on Cats though. Except I don't know if it's going to be enough. Maze going now a little bit wider. Gamey looked like he tried to search up the inside, except it wasn't quite there for him. Still nothing from Gamey. He's going to have slipstream coming into 130R. Oh, actually no, he might be going for it. A little bit of contact between those two. They might be going the wheel to wheel through 130R, which could get quite spicy. Maze taking the outside line. Gamey getting very close to him, nearly making contact. That was interesting from him. He's going to go up the inside into 130R. Oh, this is a nice camera angle. Maze going up the inside into the chicane though, still very close. He's on his rear wheel, a bit of bumping though. Still wheel to wheel. Dave has joined the party. Maze has spun into him. Maze spun into Dave. Maze is round. Maze is round. Dave luckily escapes without any damage or anything. Oh, that was scary. Could have seen a huge accident happen there as Dave got very close as Maze is still trying to hold on to that position with who is it, Gamey. So Gamey did turn into Maze a little bit before 130R then. Kind of lost count of what happened. Pursuit is now getting very close to Dave though. I think Cats might have slowed up. Pursuit making a move up the inside of Dave. Easy peasy for him. Except Coase is getting very close to Cats at the moment. He's really picked up pace, double locking up through that corner. Oh, scary. These two are getting very close now. Can Cats hold on for just another lap and a bit to keep his podium position? Coase is still unaware of who he is. If it is his debut, we could see one of these debut drivers getting a podium today. Into 130R and then into his final sector where we saw a fun little battle between Maze and Gamey happened before. Can we see another one between those two coming on to the final lap? Koza will have DRS into the main straight, finish straight, whatever. So he might make his move into the first corner there. He's 3/10 off. Cat's holding that. Oh no, he's gone for the inside line. Koza's still going for it. He's going to go up the inside into the first corner. Looks like he's got it. Cat's, can he try and get it back? No, he's dropped off. He's dropped back into 4th place. I don't know if his podium's still going to be there. He's close enough, maybe. Koza is on a mad one though. He's going quite quick. He's really caught up in the last few laps. But Pursuit and Dave having a little battle back here. Dave going to try and take his 6th place back. He's on faster tyres. Pursuit is on odd softs. But I think it could be the end of Katz's podium in his debut, which is kind of sad to see. Yeah, he's really dropping off the pace. Except 4th place is still pretty solid. I like that. Pursuit is still just ahead of Dave. It's about a second. So Pursuit still looks way on his way for getting 6th place. It could have been higher for him if he didn't spin. So basically Bishy is best of the rest because we don't even count Recon anymore. He's too good. He's already won the championship. He's won this race as well though. Yellow flag is 6-1. That might have just been Recon, so it's all good. Pursuit pulls away from Dave. Probably going to get that 6th place. Hang on, unless Koza has any time penalties. Actually, I just remembered Katz has a 5-second time penalty from a stop go. So that's sad for him. Except Koza also had a 5-second stop go. No other time penalties for him. Oh, hang on. Gamey beats Andres or Katz to get 4th place. Pursuit and Katz, both possible podium finishes today, having disappointing results. 5th and 6th. Dave in 7th, not as good for him as we normally see. Mays coming home in 8th. Benfica in 9th. Last person to finish in the points, Jeffries. I think he ran out of fuel there. Max was on very old softs. He's done well to keep those. I'm amazed they haven't blown up on him. Max was coming 11th. We're going to have Uzi. Oh my. That's even better from him. 10 laps on those supers. They are gone. Oh wow. 11 laps on the supers. Well played to him. Somehow his AI caught that. That's well played. Graham is going to be our last person as he runs out of fuel. Trundles across the line. Only one Haas driver gaining points today though. And that is Katz, who has a good debut. Pursuit in 6th. Mid of the pack, fair enough. Recon takes the win. But it was very, very well done from Bishy. Probably drive over this race, because we still got a race after this in USA, which will be streamed straight after this. As we see Recon on the podium, Bishy has done a very, very, very good job to get that 2nd place from the back of the grids into 2nd, basically a loss to 1st. So a great race from him. And then we have Koza, who, if this is his debut, very, very well done to him. It was a great debut to get on the podium in 3rd place at Red Bull. 2 Red Bulls on the podium with a Mercedes, so it's actually quite a realistic podium we're seeing here though. And our results are Recon in 1st, Bishy 2nd, King Koza 3rd on his possible debut. I still have no clue. I need to find out. Gamey 4th, Katz 5th, Pursuit 6th. Those two both losing on their positions. Then Bishy, Koza and Gamey all moving up from their start positions. Dave in 7th, Maze 8th, Jeffrey 9th, Benfica 10th, Maxis 11th, Uzi 12th, and then Graham 13th. Dave did an okay race, 12th to 7th, except I think he normally has more pace than what he did today. Maze dropping back from 5th. It wasn't his best race today either. Jeffrey, he's normally around that sort of position, so solid from him. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this. We will be with you for USA in 15 minutes each time. So thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. I thought it was quite fun. So thank you for watching and goodbye.